We're back on the morning show learning the science of chocolate with our resident wise guy, Matt Sellen. Thanks for coming in today.
It's kind of just an excuse to eat some chocolate.
I think so,
but, you know, actually there is a lot of science here because we saw that chocolate, unlike other things like butter, chocolate has a very well-defined melting point. So you heat it up and it's solid and suddenly it becomes a liquid.
Right.
Whereas butter, if you heat it up, it just gets mushy and mushier and mushier and mushier, you know.
Right.
And so it's a little unusual that way. And in fact, if you stick a Hershey's Kiss on a warm plate and you heat it up a little bit, it'll look just like a Kiss for quite a long time, but and then suddenly it gets kind of solid or liquidy and you can just mush it out really easily. So anyways, these lights are kind of hot, so I bet all this stuff is going to start to melt. But this is the strawberries that I dipped into the chocolate that we melted, and we still have a little bit over here. Okay, so
move that in.
That's okay.
Move it out.
Right, move it in, move it out. And so some of these have strawberries inside them. Some I just blew up a balloon and dipped it in the chocolate, and then you stick that in the freezer for a little while so the chocolate hardens, and then you can pull the balloon out.
Why doesn't it stick to the balloon?
Well, it sort of does a little.
Okay, you just got to pry it apart.
You just have to sort of pry it apart. There we go.
Okay.
Okay, and so now you.
And then you've got fun with whipped cream too.
I sort of cook like a guy, and which means that it might taste good, but it might look kind of bad. Okay, so, but. So now what we're going to do is make this into happy face. Okay, so we have the two eyeballs. Okay, so if you have the overhead camera, we'll see if we can actually make a face out of this thing.
There we go.
Okay, so there we go. We have the teeth and we have the eyeballs. Okay, and then we can stick a nose right there. Okay, so now we have to try this out. Are you game?
Oh, I think I can handle eating the chocolate, yeah.
Robert, you have to come over here and grab one of these.
Yeah, Robert, come on in.
Where's my arm? Okay, so see if these taste pretty good. There's a lot of chocolate on those, and of course, these ones are going to be extra yummy because they have whipped cream in them. When we talked about whipped cream last week, that was a bad idea. Okay, you're right.
That was a good idea, make it for good TV.
There we go. So, I think I got some whipped cream up my nose.
Rob wants it on the action, too.
Oh, come on in. Try it.
Out of this.
It's all good. It's really good. Okay.
Try
now,
the cup.
It turns out that there's all kinds of interesting chemicals in chocolate that might explain why it actually does make you feel good. People have done studies, and it actually does give you a sense of well-being, and even people claim they're addicted to chocolate, things like that. There's caffeine in chocolate. There's something also called theobromine, which is a kind of a stimulant, and there's more narcotic-like stimulants too. Actually, the theobromine, which is in chocolate, turns out even though it's kind of nice for you, it's very bad for your dog.
Right.
So you should you should never give chocolate to your dog.
How many times have you dripped on this suit now?
Right.
Every time. I'm not wearing it anymore.
So you should never give chocolate to your dog. If you know one of those big bags of half a pound of chocolate could kill a dog.
So it's really the concentrated chocolate you need to be worried about.
It's the cooking chocolate is worse, but even any kind of chocolate, if in too much of a quantity, will actually make your dog kind of sick.
Okay.
And you know, could be real bad for it. So don't give chocolate to your dog, even though they probably want it.
Yes.
If it's like my dog, they'll want anything.
Right.
You know.
Exactly.
So, anyways, in 2 weeks, I want to come and make some slime. Okay.
Slime.
So slime. You're not going to eat it, but it's going to be interesting.
Like coming down on your head from that TV show?
Right.
You can't do that on television.
Right.
Oh, excellent idea. I think you'd be perfect for this.
I'll wear the suit. I got everything else
All right,
on it.
well, 2 weeks. We'll be back with Matt then with slime stuff. That's the Wise Guy. If you have any questions for us, you can email us at themorningshow@wcia.com. You can log on to Matt's website, too, wiseguy.net. Tell him your ideas of what you'd like to see him do on our morning show. We'll be back right after this.
Got whipped cream in my nose.